overwhelming for you when, despite the loss, all these folks coming out here and showing this love?
Only one team wins it. So even of the 68 teams that get invited, 67 of them lose their last game. And whoever wins the national championship, they'll have deserved it. They'll have earned it because they have to go through the gauntlet. They've got to win 6 games. For us to beat Drake and Indiana and Houston, a #1 seed, Texas, a #2 seed, to accomplish what we did, getting to the Final Four for the first time in school's history, is something to be very proud of. I've told our players, I've told our fans, this is a lifelong memory. You will never forget this.
And I'm proud of those 15 guys that you coach each and every day for the past umpteen seasons. I mean, you're smiling already.
Yeah, the guys make my job so enjoyable. I have friends who hate their job. They hate going to work every day. They look forward to the weekends. I look forward to every day of work. I look forward to going to practice and being around my guys. They keep me young. Everybody says to me, "You're going to retire." No, why would I retire and do nothing as compared to have so much fun being around 18 to 23-year-olds who play basketball, a sport that I love.
Coach, it's a bit early, but a lot of these guys can come back and you guys can run it back. It's like a stepping stone for you guys.
Yeah, I don't look forward to them. I'm trying to recover from yesterday's game. But we will start meeting tomorrow as a coaching staff. We'll start meeting with all of our players and see how many of them plan to return. There's really 3 options in today's college game. Number 1, you can put your name into the draft and try to become an NBA player. Number 2, you can return if you have eligibility remaining, and a lot of our guys do. Or number 3, you can put your name into the portal. Over 1,200 kids have done that so far. So we'll be meeting with the players to find out, what their feelings are about moving forward.
Coach, you mentioned wanting to see the same fan support next year. Just how big has this run been for the program at the University of Miami?
Well, one of the things that the Final Four run does is it creates a vision, a crystal clear picture of what other student athletes know we can accomplish. We're not saying, we're dreaming about getting to the Final Four. We can say, we were in the Final Four, now we're trying to win a national championship. And I think every high school player who followed March Madness, every college basketball player who's thinking about entering his name into the transfer portal, I'm absolutely certain Miami will come up in their conversations.
And then, Coach, the dancing, all the big wins, what was your favorite part about it all?
I tell you, just hanging around the guys and seeing their smiley faces every day and, having a meal with them. Or what I like to do is tell them stories. And some of them are corny and some of them they probably don't listen to at all, but I think some of my messages do get through.
Coach, I'm sure you may have heard last night there was a crowd of about 2,000 people here at the Watsco Center for a watch party. What does it mean to you knowing that there's a community away from the community in Houston?
Everyone that came to the watch party needs to come back when we start next season, because now, we've laid a foundation that is very strong. We're the only school in the country to be in the Elite 8 2 years in a row and then advance to the Final Four. We're building a tradition, and we've done that with the help of our student body. The students who came out and cheered us on, the community of Coral Gables that was here every night, our season ticket holders, our alumni, our faculty, our administration, everybody's behind this team.
What's the support like back home in New York and the Bronx where you grew up? People calling you, I'm sure?
Yeah, I'll tell you one funny story. I played Little League Baseball when I was 10 years old, and I hadn't seen the guys on that team since I was 10. And I got a text and a picture of our Little League Baseball team, and a note, and him circled his face and said, "Hey, can you get me a ticket to the Final Four?" I hadn't seen him in over 60 years.
What was the name of the team, Coach?
Shalluf Paints in the Bronx.
Shalluf Paints.
All right, thank you, Coach.
Thank you, everybody.